Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sorcery. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it's just to join me today as we go into the Fireview Square. There's terrible things in there, and there's a lot of stuff that we haven't seen on this side of the map, because mostly I did the same path twice on the previous two times I've been here, the first time I was really afraid. The second time I was going for what we had done before. So this time around we're doing something different. I have a little bit of a better notion of where I need to go. I now know that it is after we encounter the blacksmith over here that we can go to the spell line down here. So for right now, we're just gonna adventure and let's see how things go. Let's go towards the square. The alley gets wider and passing a long building on the left, which seems to be full of children. On the step, a lanky man sits with his eyes firmly closed. Oh, let's look at him. Let's see. You pause to look at him. He's tall, well-dressed, but not healthy looking. He seems pale and thin. Let's greet him. You go over to the man and greet him. He does not look up at you. So what's this building? You ask. The man does not look at you. His eyes remain closed. Is he asleep? Do you play Swindlestones? The figure nods once. Slowly, from his pocket, he produces a set of dice. What's at stake? The creature shakes his head, then utters two words. Your life. And what do I get if I win? Your life, the creature replies. Play or forfeit? Forfeit my life? I think so. I think so. So this guy is the same guy that we played on the, actually, it's, yeah, we're gonna be able to get the spell line after we play. Oh, it's a four dice game. Okay. So he calls for 2. He probably has 2, not 3. I am gonna call for 4 2s. And he's gonna call for me, or he's gonna bet. Okay, so I am gonna call right now, and I don't think he has that. And he doesn't have that. There we go. Off to a great start. I didn't actually look at questions and answers. I don't think he says much. Now he says, I played another creature earlier today. Okay, did it win? Aha, he says. It was an elven. Elvens are not proficient at Swindlestones. Oh, you're... Okay, so he bet... What did he bet before? You roll a dice. The creature appears... Okay, he doesn't say... Oh, I played one creature. 1-1. Okay, so he has 1-1 and 1-5. So I don't know what he's gonna have, but I'm gonna call 2 2s. Because if he bets for 2 5s, he doesn't have that, I don't think. Let's see what he has. Yeah, 2 5s. I don't think he has 2 5s. He could have 2 5s, but I don't think that he would probably go. I'm gonna go with a call here. He doesn't have 2 5s. There we go. There we go. That was good. And I didn't look at what he said. Damn it. Well, the guys can go ahead and pause the video and do all sorts of stuff. But this is going well. This is going well. Hopefully, it'll give me something more than my life. You're not serious. Oh, I have a great game right now. You're not serious about the stake for this game, are you? I ask. I'm not given to joking, he says. Oh, okay, so he has... I'm gonna call... he's screwed. He is really screwed, because... Actually, he's not screwed. He probably only has 1. I'm gonna call for... I have 3, so I'm gonna call for 4 1s, and he's probably gonna call. He has gotta have 1. Oh, yeah, you don't have 2. I don't think you have that, man. I don't think you have that. Oh, good one. Good one. The thin creature wins this round. That's okay. That's all good. We're 3 against 2. And we might die. That was a good hand, though. I kind of screwed the pooch right there. So I can call for 2 2s. And he doesn't have 2 5s. Okay. Yeah, there are 2 5s. I'm going to call for 3 2s. And he's not going to call for that. Damn it! Okay, okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all perfectly fine. Safe. I knew his game, but it was all, you know, it was all about the bluff. That was my only hand, really. But maybe, let's go with 1 over here. Oh, man, I mean, I'm gonna reload if I lose, but... Okay, so he's got 1, 2, 1, 3. That's the one. And I can call for 2 3s. And he's gonna have to go for 3 3s, and he doesn't have 2 3s, so he's gonna die. It's not, yeah, I mean, he doesn't die. Yeah, he doesn't have that. So there we go. Now, this one is going to be easy. Actually, I'm the first one to go, so I can call... No, he's the first one to go, so that's easy. Oh, he's done. Unless he's bluffing. In which case, he needs to call right now. And he doesn't, so yeah. Yeah. There we go. You will experience losing, my friend, to be sure of it. And there we go. The creature takes back its dice. A good win, he declares. From his pocket he produces 3 gold pieces and a cloth skull cap. I took these from the last creature I beat, he says. That makes them yours. Gratefully, you take his gifts. Will you play again, he asks. For the same stake? I think I will. Oh, okay, so now we have the cloth cap, and I believe that one might be one for thought control. I'm not really sure about that, but let's start with a 1 here. So let's see if he has 1s. He doesn't have 1s. That's kind of interesting. So I can call for 2. Actually, I can call for 2 1s, see what he does. Because he's not going to call me on that. 3 1s, so he does have 1s. And I'm going to call for 3 3s. And see what he has to say. If he calls, that'd be amazing. Oh, there we go, sir. You are toast. He didn't know. I kind of bluffed my way right through there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I could have called the 3 3s. I didn't know. I mean, I probably should have known. Because having 3 1s, rather. 3 1s in a hand of 4. Oh, I got a good hand. Okay, let's go. Here's the first one. You are an explorer in this city? Yeah, kind of am. Let's go with a 2. Oh, he's calling for 2 of those. I'm going to call for 3 of these. What makes you say that? I ask. And he goes, you look hungry already. Well, you don't have that, sir. You don't have that. That was a good hand, though. I mean, it was well played. He was basically unlucky that I didn't have that one. There we go. And I had a good hand as well. So this round I beat 1. 1-1 again. And he will believe me. So he's got... Yeah, you don't have that, sir. You don't have that. I'm gonna screw you over so fast. Actually, this is kind of bad. So I can call... I should basically call, because it... Oh, he did have that. Good. Good for you. Good for you. I mean, it's likely... It's kind of unlikely that he does have that. But there we go. He's got 3... yeah. You're kind of screwed, man. You're kind of screwed, because you don't have 2 5s. The likelihood of you getting... Yeah, you don't have 2 5s. He's going for my 5s. Yeah. There it is. Another round is mine, and I know his game now because he's the first one to go, I think. And I gain my life, and hopefully gain something else, unless he kills me. Which might be a thing, actually. Hopefully he doesn't. Okay, so he bats that. And I am gonna bat, 2 2s. Easy enough. And what's he gonna do? No, I don't have that, sir. I say 5s. That's a 4. Let's call. Because I go by the shape, not by the number of dots. I'm weird. There we go. The creature nods again. You are formidable, handing you 6 more gold pieces. He adds, I will not play you again. It will take a long time for my orphans to earn enough to cover the debt. You take the money and move away down the street. Oh, that was... Yeah, I mean, that probably didn't change anything for the workload that his orphans, he says. His orphans, that's so weird. Such a weird way, because he didn't die. They're not his children. So here we are back on the Fireview Square. This is a terrible place of deadly things, and we're gonna look at the creatures. We're gonna leave the square and look around the various exits of the square. So we're gonna go up there, I think, okay, so I don't know where to go. Let's go... Yeah. I was considering going over there, because going down here is gonna be... I could do that, maybe, but I'm gonna go over here, to the alley. Let's go. So this place is where I believe I crossed over to the other street over here. So you make your way up the alley, only to find it blocked about halfway along by a colossal slick that it looks like vegetable waste. The slimy mass pours out of a large warehouse building, as though someone has allowed a spell to soup making to get out of control. I'm gonna investigate it and I'm gonna fight it. You approach boldly. As you get closer, you start to see that the green slimy mess is very gently inflating and deflating. It is breathing, and very, very big. You back away once more. There's no way past the thing, whatever it is. Oh, come on. Can't I cast a spell or something? I don't think I will. I guess we only have one choice. And this is where I think I got the sunstone. So let's see. You make your way between the buildings on the right side of the road, slipping through the side of a high wall until you emerge onto a wider street once more. To your left, a line of buildings has been constructed out of the side of a natural cliff face. Above them is a thick area of trees. On the right is the walled area you found your way around to get here, whatever it is. So I can look at the high wall, and this is where I want. So I'm gonna cast a spell, and I'm gonna cast big, because you can reach up there and get the, there we go, and get the, right there. So you cast the spell inflating to your boots and to put your neck until you are 3 times your normal size. Yep, look at the gleam. You peer down at the gleam on top of the wall. It is a small yellow jewel, not gold, and probably not valuable. Oh no, it's not valuable. You pick it up on the way and find it is a sun jewel. This is an extremely lucky find. Sun jewels are rare and highly valuable. You drop it carefully into your pack. Then the spell fades and you shrink back down to your normal size, the wall towering above you once again. And we're gonna go over the, wasn't this the place where we got down there and we could get the guy or something? I don't remember. So let's cast another spell over here, and then we vault the wall. And then down there was an elven prisoner that I now am. Well, I know how to get rid of. I know how to get him out of there. But more to the point, I can reload if I screw up. So let's see. You put your hands on top of the wall and pull yourself up. You notice various metal spikes under your palms, but they are not sharp enough to puncture your hide like skin. From your position perched on top of the wall, you get a very good look. Let's drop down to the other side. You drop down over the other side of the wall, just as the spell fades. So we are now inside the yard, and I know how to get into this. I'm gonna go down the steps. The closest number 6 is just a few ways, but has a guard posted directly outside. He's peering intently through the windows, or the window cell, but he does not seem to have noticed you. Now, the last time around, we cast a spell, and that was the explosions, I think. But I'm gonna cast a spell here now. If I can indeed cast the Tell spell, which is gonna be the read mind. I can't read minds. What the hell? How was that a P? Oh, that's the D on the. Oh, that's not. Okay, yeah, whatever. We got Pop, which is what we did before, creates explosions, and that took care of the guy. I could also open the door. So inside, I don't know what happened right there with the camera. I could kill this guy, but it's gonna be probably pretty bad. Let's see. I could cast Zap. Let's see. Nap. Oh, Nap causes sleepiness. I need a brass pendulum. Huh. Right. As if you're gonna. Right. I wanted to Dud. I guess Dop could open the door. Let's go with a Pop, because it doesn't waste, it wastes pebbles, but whatever. Let's go with a Pop, creates explosions, and, I think this is what I did before. You cast the spell on one of the pebbles. Throw it down the corridor. There it is. You toss the pebble down the guard, and it explodes when it lands, and the guard looks around immediately. He cannot see anything through the smoke, especially since his eyes are closed. Yeah, unlock the door with the copper key. I have the copper. Where did I get the copper key? You pull out the copper key given to you by the beggar in Krista Tanti and turn it in the lock. The cell door opens. The elven inside the cell is on his feet already. He almost knocks you down as he barrels out the cell. This way, he points. He says, pointing to a different corridor you hadn't noticed. It's a supply entrance. You race up a set of stairs heading towards a patch of sunlight and emerge in an alleyway on the other side of the prison wall. The elven at your back. Okay, so we're gonna go outside the jail and we're gonna run. And we're gonna do as he tells us. So you emerge onto a quiet street and begin to weave and duck through the alleys. The elven, weak from his long stay in the tiny cell, can barely keep pace with you, but it is filled with such joy to be free that he laughs even as he trips and stumbles. Let's turn right, which is, I believe, what I did before. Do you know where you're going? asks the elven. I'm gonna turn left. At your next junction, you go left. The elven is flagging. He cannot keep running like you. Go on, he gasps from several strides beyond. I'll hide here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. It breaks your heart to leave him, but you know he is right. You wish him luck, then hurry away. The elven crawls into a pile of junk and beds down. Perhaps you will see him again. Perhaps I will. You keep running, taking your right. Quite suddenly, you emerge out from the alleyway into a narrow street filled with smoke. You force yourself to stop running and catch your breath. Oh, we're down here. We're down here. Okay, that's good. So we saved the guy. That didn't go as well as I had hoped, but we're down here, which means that we can now steal from the blacksmith. The street is filled with a sharp, acrid smell burning. Looking ahead, you see a column of smoke. Is the district on fire? Nope. Let's push onwards. You stride forward, running around. Let's approach him, hammering away. Let's steal from him because we can. And basically that's that. We could get another sword, but there's no point in that. Let's go over here, and we can get the giant. Let's see. I'm not gonna explore too much with this. I'm sure there are a lot of other things that we can do here. Look down the short street. What's that for? Oh, yeah, this one. Look at the statue. Yeah. Okay, so I am... Could I fight this guy? I suppose I could. So we could go to the statue. We could go back into the... Back to the square up there. We could go the left fork, or we could go back to the halls of Theta. I think I'm gonna go to the halls, and I'm gonna play myself some games here, and see how that goes. Because I think we're gonna be fine, in terms of money. But I think after this thing, at least on my notes, according to my notes, after this one, so the booth, let's go to the booth. Welcome, sir. Give her my gold, and there we go. You hand over all of her money. This lady counts, then she hands you 117 chips in an assortment of colors. Have fun, she says cheerfully, gesturing to the gambling floor. Okay, that's good. So we know to gambling floor, and let's see if there's anybody different around here. An old man, a grizzled sailor, and a bristly innkeeper are waiting to play. Okay, well, I now know what to do, and I'll see you in a little bit when I'm rich. Filthy, filthy rich. Okay, and I did it. I did it. Actually, I did it without a single one repentance necessary. It was, well, not all of them were easy, but most of them were. I think the biggest thing that would make this hard mode, basically, in terms of Swindlestones, is mostly the fact that opponents will never, ever bluff on their first bet. They will never, ever. And on short games, it makes them extremely easy. Well, three dice game, those can be a little bit of a problem. But more than that, it's basically, it's easy. So I have been looking at what I need to do to get the spell line. So I need to go back to the square over here. I got a list here, and I need to follow. Let's leave the square from here, and I need to follow the. It says the southern alley to a broken house, and we have been there before. I think we ran. Huh. Huh. Is this the one? No, this is not the one. This is not the... We have been here before. This is not where I need to be. I need to be here. To a broken house. Let's look at the creatures here. Something strange about them in general. Oh, the herbalist. Wasn't this the guy that wanted to sell us stuff? He was, wasn't he? Okay, so I think... I'm not really sure how this goes. But I would believe it's through here. I think it's through here, but we'll see. So this guy, there's one householder has dug a moat across his front door. Outside of one building, a tall man stands with a grappling hook. Oh, the grappling hook dude. Yeah, I forgot about that. Ignore him. It's nothing needed. You ignore him. Such goings-on are presumably quite ordinary in Carrie. Yes, they would be, wouldn't they? Along the alley we go, and we need to go apparently to the wasteland, which I don't really know where it is. So look at the house. This is the grand house of, what was his name? Shimva, I believe. Yeah. There's a creature coming. Around his neck is a ring. Let's greet it. Oh, I tried to do this before. Why didn't it work? There is a metal S bolted, beneath one gable. Or gable, yeah. Perhaps it is an owner's mark. Perhaps it is there to stop the wall falling out on the street. This is the falling out on the street. This is the wall. There is a ringing noise from down the alley. A hooded creature with a bell around his neck is approaching in shuffling steps. This guy, I couldn't greet him before. Why? Greetings, stranger, you call. The creature with the bell does not look up, but continues in shuffling approach. Now that the creature is close, you can hear it sighing, painful breath. I can't do anything. Why? Follow the alley. Oh, this is... yeah. I think this is the one. I need to go over here. I think I might be mistaken. We've been here before. This berry plant is terrible. Don't do it. Move on. Leave the berries alone. And where are we right now? Follow the track. Are we in the right place? I don't know. I need to see a beggar somewhere around here. Follow the road. Oh, yeah, the broken house. This is the one. Okay, look at the broken house. And now, climb the broken house. This is the one. In the distance, you see dark shapes moving across the sky. Yeah, so, climb down to the other side. You make your way down to the far side of the building. We're not going to eat anything, and then we need to go left. We never went left before, because we went right. You can see it over there. We never went left, and this is where we missed. I suppose this is gonna be Theta, because Shinva is the guy in the cemetery. So we need to go to the cemetery. I suppose we're gonna be able to climb over the fence or something. But let's go over here, and here is the spell line that we've been looking for so long. You make your way through the wasteland towards the church. Most of the building is in ruins, but a tall steeple still reaches for the sky. Circling the steeple, is that how it's pronounced? It is. Are two dark shapes that look like enormous birds. At the foot of the church, a man dressed in rags is curled up asleep. Let's look at him first. You stop and peer down to look at him. Could this be Theta, the blind beggar you were told to find? His face is curiously familiar, but you have definitely seen him somewhere before since you arrived in Carey, although you have not seen any other beggars as filthy and smelly as this one. Oh, we can check the sketches? Yeah, we lost those second time around we went through the city. We lost those, of course. But this time around we went through the bridge, so we didn't. You check your pictures of the nobles of the city, and there he is, the beggar. This beggar, he's Theta, the 7th noble of Carey. Oh, okay, so this Theta dude is the last one in the list, but it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose it's 2, 4, 5, and 7. And we have been given these numbers before. I got a list. It makes more sense if you wrote it down, but it's all fine. I know the order because we've been in the sewers. We know where what the order is, so we should be okay. Let's wake him up. You reach down and wake him gently. At first he doesn't respond, and you wonder if you are too late. But then he sits up sharply. "Who's there?" he demands. "I'm under attack! Under attack!" He rubs his eyes, then reaches out with dirty fingertips for your face. You are Theta, noble of Carey. You round on the beggar. You are Theta, 7th noble of Carey, are you not? The man looks absolutely terrified by the accusation. He begins to curl up around himself and scream. It seems quite a strong reaction, and you see he is not looking at you, but past you. I'm not falling for that, you complain, but his fear is quite real. "God-cursed harpies," he declares bitterly. They come for me every time. Every coin I have, every apple, every stinking crust of bread, they come and they take it from me. What did I do to deserve such torment? I'm gonna step in front of him. I'm gonna take damage probably. And here comes... Holy crap, they look undead. They look like undead harpies. You ease the man aside and stare up into the sky. The harpies are screaming down towards him. Ugly, dark-skinned creatures with sharp talons on their arms and legs, coming to tear out what is left of his eyes. I'm gonna draw my sword, and I'm gonna fight these creatures of death. Holy crap, they do indeed look like undead creatures. This is gonna be easy. You draw your sword. It's gonna be easy because I got a magical sword. You draw your sword and shove the beggar back into the shelter of the church. "Keep your blind head down," you declare. The beggar begins to issue weeping thanks, but with the first harpy now within reach of your face, your attention is elsewhere. And it's gonna attack. It's got 8 attack. Let's go. Oh, we didn't attack. Okay. The harpy's clawed wings raise a cloud of dust from the ground, blinding you as it stoops in close. You swing... Oh, it's only got 5 stamina, so it's fine. You swing wildly, hoping to chop the creature from the sky. The harpy flaps away upwards, out of reach of your blade. You do not harm the harpy, and it leaps up into the sky. You'll have... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't harm the harpy at all. "You'll have to do better than that," the beggar shouts as he covers his head with both hands. The creature's eyes glow with an evil glare. "Look up," the beggar cries. "They never give up. These harpies, they never give up." I wonder what that means, but if they go for full attack, and they didn't go for full attack, although they wasted most of their strength right there. You take advantage of the harpy's panic to press forward. Your blade sings as it parts the air, overpowering the harpy's beating wings and tearing claws. The harpy drops suddenly as it flies. Dark blood sprays across the dirt. It flexes its long talons as it turns in the air once more. It is still fighting. Yeah, I'm gonna sideswipe right there, and I'm gonna kill it. No, I didn't kill it, dang it! You clamber up the ruins to get closer to the creature. creature. You cut a side blow. The harpy swoops for you, then tries to turn and retreat, but it is too slow. Your blade cuts a ragged gash in its bony belly. It stretches its cruel claws as it circles overhead. The beggar holds its hat onto its head as the creature swoops low across him. Okay, I'm gonna go for another attack as powerful as I can, and there we go. Another -1. Man! You duck back into the shadow of the ruin, luring the harpy closer, only to turn around and strike out. With the edge of your blade you aim, hoping to knock the harpy onto the ground to finish it. The harpy hits the ground. It is a huge creature, as big as a bear, but the savage light in its eyes has gone dark. The beggar darts forward to jab it with his stick, but there is no time for celebrations as the second creature is already searing down from the sky. Okay, and this one is even stronger. You gather your strength from for the next battle. Okay, so it's probably, I don't really know what it's gonna do. I'm gonna go with a defense here, and that was bad, but there we go. The second harpy swoops low, screaming out for blood. You drop behind a ruined pillar. The harpy drops low, then raises up once again, trying to wear you low. Don't let him get you, cries the beggar, unhelpfully. The harpy screams as it crosses the sky. I'm gonna go with a 6. Freaking hell, that was bad. That was bad. Then harpy is after your blood. Look out above, cries the blind beggar. You try a slice across its wings, but it catches the move with its bony arms. Its talons right down your back as the creature overcomes. The beggar hears you cry out and covers his ears with his hands. It darts away up into ancient rafters. I'm gonna attack it right there. Not doing any damage. You pause, watching the harpy's wings to open, then you launch forward, swinging up from a defensive position. Your aim for its leathery wings, but it is well out of reach. I'm gonna go with a powerful attack right there, and I was lucky enough to get it. The harpy dribbles dark blood as it flies, swinging up from a defensive position. You strike for the harpy's skull, but putting a hole in the creature's wings. Oh, that was... whatever. It hit her. The creature hovers just a little out of reach, talons stretched, and I'm gonna go with a power attack, or an attack anyway. You get a mid-level stroke. The harpy comes down for you, then tries to turn and retreat, but it's too late. Your song swings into its bony hide. Oh, that was bad. That's fine, that's fine. We got plenty of healing stuff. Then the creature is after your blood. You try a quick thirst, but the creature rises suddenly and you miss. The harpy flings you backwards against a boulder. You taste the earth. I smell blood, calls the beggar. Is it his? It hangs in the air a short way back, claws gasping. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. You drop into a crouch. Oh boy, I'm gonna go with a power attack right there, and I was lucky to get that. Okay, shameful. 7 stamina lost, but well, it was good. It was good. I'm okay with that. Swinging up from a defensive position, you strike the beast's thick neck. With a final turn through the air, the harpy barrels over, then tumbles, striking the side of the church. As it hits the ground, a wall collapses, and the creature is buried beneath a slide of masonry. The beggar shears and begins to dance. Yeah, let's do this. The beggar creeps out from his hiding place and thanks you 2 or 3 times over. I can give him back his badge? Do I want that? I think so. Here, I have something of yours. You dig into your pack while Theta waits, cocking his head and listening to the sound of your rummaging through your things. Finally, you produce the badge and place it into his hands. Oh, that's right. This is the guy that said, "Give me back my eyes" to Korga. That wrote that thing down there in the mansion. We've been in his mansion. He smiles as he accepts it. Why, stranger? Thank you, but... He feels over the surface trying to work out the shape, then suddenly he drops it as though it were scalding hot. That's not mine, he says hotly. Not anymore. I wish I'd never taken it in the first place. I won't take it again. He kicks at the badge and as it skitters away into the debris of the fallen church. Let's talk to him. Lord Theta, I'd like to talk to you. He sighs. Ah, that's my name. I won't deny it. He replies, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you happily. Ever since the blindness struck me down, I have been tormented by these demons, and now they are dead. You have saved me, or as much as I can be saved. So, tell me your spell line for the gate. Happily, he says. I am glad to be rid of it. It was... Oh, no. My memory is not as good as it was. Let me see. It was... He racks his brains, thinking for all it's worth. So, it's 1 lock. No, for his is Korga's Gate. Something about Korga's Grace. Let's wait. You wait patiently for him to remember. Got it? Got it, he exclaims. It's by Korga's Grace and something's pride. Oh. Okay, that's not good. By Korga's Grace and pride. And Kara's pride, I suppose. Try to remember the rest of the line. Let's give him some food. I think I can give him that. You dig into your pack and pull out a hunk of bread and cheese, which you offer to him. He accepts it greedily, globbing so fast you think he will make himself sick. When he is finished, he nails deeply. I feel almost human again, he remarks. Today has been a lucky day, friend. Let me reward you. Okay. Here is my story, he begins. I used to collect tax in this city, but I didn't account truthfully. That's why harpies haunted me, as revenge for everything I ever took for myself. I give the most valuable piece of it now to you. With that, he holds out a ring of silver, fashioned in the shape of a serpent that coils twice around his finger. This is a talisman to protect you from serpents. Please take it. It will be useful to you. I know it. Okay. You take the ring, placing it onto one finger and thank him. You can't help wondering if you will ever learn if it is a truly powerful item or just a trinket. He smiles contently. Perhaps, he says, I feel a little bit better now. Okay, try to remember the rest of the line. He shakes his head. It's gone, I fear it's gone, like my sight. It was the name of a god, once of the old gods, the god of pride no less. Oh, we don't know that. Maybe you can find out elsewhere. You could ask Korga, the god of grace, for his help. The god lives in a temple that way. He waves through the... Okay, so it's the god of pride. It was the name of a god, one of the old gods, the god of pride and pride. I'm gonna write down here that so I remember. Okay, well, with that, I think it's time to say goodbye because we're running out of time. So we're going to continue talking to this guy on the next episode. We're going to get another spell line on the next episode, and probably on the next episode we're going to finish this game. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sorcery. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.